Now from the Ford Sports Desk, KOMU 8 Sports.
For just the second time in 10 years, no Missouri Tigers were selected in the first 2 days of the NFL draft, but it didn't take much longer for a Missouri player to get a final call on the final day. Javon Moore got his call late in the fourth round. Moore was picked 133rd overall by the Green Bay Packers. He was the fifth SEC wide receiver selected this year and second from the SEC East. Moore was the first Mizzou receiver to be drafted since Bud Sasser in 2015. This also marks the first time that a receiver was the first selection from Mizzou since Jeremy Maclin was chosen 19th overall in 2009. Last year, Moore had 10 touchdowns, 60 receptions, and over 1,000 receiving yards. Moore finished his Mizzou career 7th all-time in receptions and 4th all-time in receiving yards and touchdowns. But Moore was not the only Tiger with anticipated draft looks today. Defensive end Marcel Frazier and defensive tackle Anthony Sherrills both played their final seasons at Mizzou last season, but neither one was selected today. Frazier led the Tigers with 7 sacks, while Sherrills was third on the team with 64 total tackles last year. The two could potentially sign as undrafted NFL free agents next month. Mizzou has only one draft selection each of the last 2 seasons. It was once again a big day from the SEC for the draft picks. Every team but Kentucky finished with at least one draft selection. Alabama dominating the field again with 12 NFL products this year. The SEC as a total finished with 52 draft selections. And another semi-local review of the NFL draft. The Kansas City Chiefs had 3 selections today. They chose Texas A&M's Armani Watts in the 4th round and Central Arkansas's Tremont Smith and Tennessee's Reginald McKenzie in the 6th round. Not a bad way to close out the first draft for Chiefs general manager Brett Veach. Now onto the diamond for the Missouri Tigers. Lots to play for right now. The Tigers won't be able to move up in the SEC standings this week in hopes of playing in the SEC tournament, they hope, in a few weeks. But staying above 500 in conversation for the NCAA tournament, they have a chance to do that today. Arkansas Pine Bluff trying to play spoiler here, but Lauren Rice was in the circle for Mizzou, and she was going to have none of it early on. Rice delivers with 3 strikeouts to open the game, and she'd go 5 innings, only giving up a single hit. Good outing from her. And Mizzou bats did the rest. Bottom of the first, Reagan Nash deep to dead center over the wall. Just her second home run of the year, but it gives the Tigers an early 1-0 lead. A few batters later, Kayla Kessinger puts one into the right field, and the Golden Tigers struggle to scoop it up. Kessinger gets an RBI triple. Mizzou goes up 5-0 after the first inning. Into the third, the momentum keeps rolling. Colby Romaine with a 2-run bomb to left field as Mizzou mercy rules Pine Bluff 10-0 in the first game of the doubleheader. And in the nightcap of the doubleheader, it's actually a little bit closer, but Mizzou finishes the sweep of Pine Bluff 2-0. Danielle Baumgartner pitched a strong and a shutout, while Trendy Edwards provided 2 runs of offensive support. The Tigers, their next series is a big one. They'll host the number 5 Gators at home for a 3-game set next week. And meanwhile, Mizzou baseball takes on the Kentucky Wildcats for its second-to-last SEC road series of the weekend. The Tigers looking to bounce back after a 2-1 series loss in the opener. Michael Plasmeyer gives him a chance to do that. He's been good on the hill lately, looking for his 3rd win in SEC play. The Tiger bats help him out immediately. Second inning, Cade Bourmet brings home a run from a grounder to first. Brett Bond scores 1-0 Tigers. 4th inning, Matt Burler with 2 runners on. He gets all of this one to deep left field, and it's his first round tripper of the year. 6-2 Mizzou. Next inning, Zach Hanna is going to follow suit, and he hits a home run opposite field. It's his 4th of the season. The Tigers would need all the runs they could get, though. Hanna, you can see celebrating there. Kentucky pulled within 3 in the 9th, but Bryce Montestioca called to close it out. A game-ending strikeout in relief. He is pumped for that save, and the Tigers go on to win 14-11. The first pitch for the series finale is set for noon tomorrow. It hasn't really been an easy start for the Kansas City Royals lately, but perhaps a Saturday doubleheader against the Chicago White Sox could provide plenty of baseball for the day. Trevor Oaks got the start in Game 1. First start up from AAA Omaha this year. Second inning, no score, but the White Sox break it open. Lurie Garcia, a line drive to left field. That allows Daniel Palka to score. Palka wasn't done for the day, though. In the 7th inning, he's going to make more noise, up 5-0. Gets 3 more runs in with his first Major League home run, and the Royals unable to get much going from there. They fall 10-0 in the first game of the doubleheader. And the St. Louis Cardinals are just getting underway in Pittsburgh. Rookie Jack Flaherty was recalled ahead of the start tonight. He's opposed by Pittsburgh's Trevor Williams. The Cardinals will look to even the series after dropping Friday's contest in extra innings. And that's sports.